Covered the secret slave market.
Well, Newport does have a little dragon hall.
Yes.
Turns out that dragon hall is actually not that damn little. Alright, anything for me or for each other as players before we set off to begin?
Guys, we don't have sheep in this one, so let's try not to go down as much as usual. Let's try to be conservative and only kill the strongest gangs with it. And I'll wait until you're done, Gryph. I'll wait until you're done.
There we go.
There we go. I said, let's try to do something that matters for once.
Good joke, good joke.
That was so inspirational. That was amazing.
Character doesn't have particular good charisma.
Okay.
Maybe I do.
Do you want Tempus to kind of bluff Tempus into doing the speech instead of you?
Yeah, Tempus, what would I say? What was it? I told
You would say something along the lines of give Tempus your soul and money.
Wait, what?
And
yes,
money.
that was it. But sadly, all my money is currently invested in real estate, so...
Oh, deeds will work. I'll take the
It's a
deeds.
good market. I'm thinking of doing some repairs and then make, get the price up,
It's like a fixer-upper. Like you flip the house.
and I can sell it for a little more, That's what Tom is going to be doing this session. He's just going to do carpentry to make the place look nicer. Build a bed or something. I don't know.
Maybe. He does have some carpentry. He'll find some stuff to do during the session.
Train the friends.
Yes, your friends. Haha. Alright. It's time to play 13th Age, everyone. I know. It's hard. It's hard, but we'll survive if we just endure it together. Last session, you explored the basement of Hurim's Hall, cracked open a ruined sanctum, and thwarted the machinations of a cursed magic item. This session begins early morning, Sunsep 23rd, with the chill of night nipping at your noses. You're northwest of the Goblin Market, precariously navigating through the treacherous ruins of Drakenhall. It's safe to assume you're always being watched, that you're always in someone else's territory. Thankfully, you aren't stopped. Then suddenly, the moon is eclipsed by shadow. Looking upwards, your eyes catch the glint of crimson as a titanic dragon, far larger than any creature you've seen in your lives, soars above the city. Its eyes, the color of molten lava and bigger than any of you, are focused forward, and as the shadow passes, you can see it heading for the Tower of the Blue. Involuntary fear surges through your minds, primal directives to run and hide. Not one of you has felt something so immense in your lifetimes, a near overwhelming aura of terror and despair. Thankfully, the feeling begins to subside as the creature disappears from view.
Okay. So,
Hiram
anyone
looks
else
out
get
of the cover, from under the cover, looks at the others, is it pale, looking confused, sort of backs onto his eyes, yet now his eyes are sort of wide open. Looks back up. Sort of shakes his head slightly.
There is a fiendish bellow, what your mind equates to the equivalent of a roar, which echoes through the night sky. Off in the distance, near the tower.
Hiram will move out from his cover, trying to sneak a look at the tower.
The immense dragon is landing there.
Where on the tower?
At the summit.
he has a very conflicting feeling. On one side, he wants to know what's going on. On the other side, he really, really doesn't. And right now, the really, really doesn't side is somewhat winning.
Yeah, in Leon's case, he's not really said much. He's kind of hid to the side, but his footsteps are kind of backing in more the direction you were going.
Looks up to the moon, probably still like shining bright again.
Yes. The shadow
So looks to us and says, "I think we should go back. You might need a bit of a. I don't think this is a city where the rumors are slow. But there was a red dragon, right? Tell me you saw it too."
Yeah, we saw it.
Tempus, sort of emerges from, I don't know, like a sewer grate or something. Just sort of walks over. It's like, hello, chaps. Did anyone else catch that?
It's not supposed to be here. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be far away from the Empire.
Yes.
Well, I heard anyway.
Apparently not.
Wards would keep it away, or at least.
Well, on the other side, that may answer who's number 4.
Just does it?
Well, well, maybe. I think.
Says the 3 are comprised of the blue, the black, and the red.
Oh wait, I was thinking of the golden one. He's a good one.
Oh yeah, he's not in there.
No, you're right. Okay, so
I
that's
think
one
we should
of
go.
3.
I think we should go back and reconvene, so to speak. It's not the time to make a ruckus.
Yes, let's move.
Everyone wants to return home. Well, as much home as it is. It's a bad night to be out, I think.
Seems like it.
Blood mood is high.
The 5 of you then resume your cautious trek through the ruins. Although you do note that any figures which may have been on rooftops or observing you through windows or through sewer grates, keeping eyes on you as you trek through their lands, they are absent. As if you weren't the only ones who decided to do something else.
Yes. No, I imagine. Let's just get home and make sure we don't get too much attention.
Mm-hmm.
As you draw close to Hiram's Hall and enter the territory that was once that of the Blood Drop crew, Thomas will inform you that tickling at the edges of his ears in the direction of where your short one-story building is, there sounds like laughter and the sounds of combat.
Oh god. Run.
All right, well, let's
Double speed.
engage.
Yep, run.
Okay. Go ahead
All
and
stuff together.
drag you folks here. I know you can't see it. I'm about to show you now. As you rush through the ruins towards the south, where your front door is, your 2 friends, Harmir and Goval, who are not particularly well trained for combat, lay unmoving on the ground, although they are not dead, whereas John Aratus, clad in the gear which you've given him, is frantically fending off the stone-tipped spears of 2 lizardmen by the looks of it. Standing by are 4 dragonkin, who are laughing and chuckling at the scene, although in your haste they are turning to look at the noise.
I'd straight engage.
Yep.
All right, without even bothering for discussion, go ahead and roll for initiative.
I mean, they're killing a friend.
Yeah. No time.
Yes, finally, a high fucking roll.
So Thomas is going to be handling 2 lizardmen of his own that you folks won't be facing in this combat.
Alright.
We'll just put Thomas off in the blackness.
He tripped up over a sewer grate and now he's fighting the lizards.
Yes. All
It's
right.
an unfortunate situation, you understand.
Go ahead and roll separate initiative for each of these individuals.
Hiram, get the pony. Make sure the pony's helping.
What the pony's not helping. It's like over on the side somewhere.
Okay.
It's also fighting a lizardman.
Eh,
right.
what? Yeah,
Tempus, your turn.
All right.
It is dimly lit out here. You do have enough light to see for combat purposes, but it's really a bunch of shadows.
All right. I'm gonna move here,
All right.
and I am going to throw one of my sharp knives
Okay. At whom?
at Mr. Ragenkin Warlock over here.
Okay. Each of these individuals is wearing a scarlet armband. The two folks marked as guards have flinty scimitars, whereas the warlocks have iron staves. That is a miss against the warlock.
4 damage for you.
Got it.
And that's Tempest's really fast turn.
Fargus, you're up.
Right. Fargus will follow in the footstep of Tempest and move over here, and then cast a spark on the Dragon King Warlock.
Okay. Got it. That is a hit. Does manage to strike him. That will deal some damage to the creature, along with attracting his attention to you.
Hooray. And yeah, and that's Fargus' turn.
Okay. Dragonkin Warlock's turn on the left. As a quick action, the Warlock lifts its staff, and the weapon of this guard begins to glow with a fiery enchantment. Yes, let's see here. That was its quick action. Alright. As a move action, the creature will actually lift off the ground. The Warlock appears to be capable of flight. Glide over to here. And after seeing the display from Fargus, will respond in kind with some lightning of its own, casting a thunderbolt at Fargus.
Oh god.
That is a natural odd hit. You are vulnerable to all attacks, save ends. As the thunderbolt crashes into the air, slamming into the Druid.
Okay.
That is the end of that Warlock's turn. Leon, you're up.
Leon will move to here. And will launch a Chaos Bolt up back at that Warlock.
Okay. Show me
not
your
dead.
Chaos Bolt. That is a miss.
Okay, it takes 4 points of damage.
Okay, it definitely does. It is not resistant to fire, despite using it. And takes the damage, slightly grazed by your Chaos Bolt. Anything else?
No.
Okay. See, the Lizardman Savage, who's here, is not really gonna bother too much. John Aratus is on his last legs. Uses the rest of his turn. John Aratus falls down unconscious. And, the Savage moves up here and ends his turn. The two Dragonkin guards, this one here with the flaming scimitar, will move to engage Leon. Yes, move to engage Leon. Whereas this one here, the one standing next to himself, will move to engage with Tempus.
Yep, okay, I can live with this.
That's good. And then from the shadows of a roof building, a familiar face actually comes streaking out of the dark. I almost never like to incorporate allied PCs into combat situations, but in this case, Jinzirus, I think, will suit his purposes. Diving from the roof of your own building, bringing down blitz-quick daggers onto the Lizardman Savage. 2 attacks, miss, and miss. Both rolls of 2 for him. Zeros apparently, with his Goddess of Life and Mercy worship, is a bit out of practice. Ah, so the traitor finally shows himself. Yes, we've hunted down your allies, and you've saved us some time in killing you. The Warlock, that's here, will enchant. Well, no, not yet. He'll move here as a move action, and then use a quick action to enchant this guard, and making his scimitar glow with fire as well. And, well, there's that asshole rogue there. That was kind of a dick move, throwing blades and stuff. Yeah. Warlock will lift his staff, point it at Tempus, and let out a thunderbolt. That is a even hit, so just 18 points of thunder damage on Tempus.
Tasty. I'm down to 37 hit points.
That ends the Warlock's turn. Lizardman Savage here actually begins to panic, but that won't stop him from attempting to stab Jinzeros with his stone-tipped spear. That is not even remotely close to a hit. No, he won't disengage. His friends are nearby. He's got like credibility here. He's not gonna humiliate himself like that. Dwohurim Harsca.
Alright, apparently still a little bit dazed from the whole dragon encounter. But now realizing what's hiding in the dark, I'll move over here. And then he'll use the evoked force salvo.
Okay.
He will target this one as the primary target.
Alright.
And then that one, and that one as secondary targets.
Okay, got it.
Yes. Alright. Let's see here. Do I have a... I do have a macro for that. Wonderful. Primary target.
That
17.
does manage to hit physical defense.
Alright. Disregard the damage for now.
Okay.
Just use it to hit. Then the other sorcerer.
That also manages to hit.
Alright. The flaming scimitar guard.
Okay. That manages to hit.
It actually doesn't describe them at all. But the first one. The one
Okay,
against
I understand.
Now the last one.
That
17.
hits. All 4 hits.
Alright then. That is the best possible situation. I believe that is 41 points of damage then.
Alright, go ahead and give me a description.
Well, Hurim moves sort of, still a little bit dazed, sort of looking the other. He was kind of looking on the way back when they were attacked. He heard the sword clatter, ran up, got a little bit winded. He's not as fast as the others, perhaps. And they sort of fight into the fray, and seeing these allies, he sort of was almost beginning to get a little scared when Jinzeros joined the fray. But seeing him attack the lizardman kind of sort of shook him out of that daze, and instead he just moved up, channeling the last powerful magic he has at his advantage, as he just storms forward, moving in his hands around. And this is actually like bright, almost like searing arrows made of molten metal that he then shoots out from his fingertips, spread out sort of in a nice good cone that then sears into these dragonkin.
All of the dragonkin are staggered, and you have certainly earned the attention of both warlocks, heavily wounded though they are, not expecting that.
Right, well, I know what I'm doing.
I'm ready to take some punches to the face. That's how it usually goes.
Escalation die goes up to 1, and before I start the next round, let me handle something. I should
actually check something here before we move too far beyond my turn.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I can, once per battle, do a quick action to heal myself.
Yes.
So I will do that as well, and take a recovery.
Okay. Got it.
Because I apparently am pretty wounded.
Alright. Go for it. Well,
all right. That's I'm into that.
Okay, no longer a problem.
That looks like full hit points.
It certainly does. All right.
I see. Then also, let some of the residual energy heal.
Well, here the option is I can try and take on this guy, or I can disengage to try and take on this guy.
I mean, he's flying. He's flying.
Appreciate the warlock being.
The warlocks are not flying right now. They touch on the ground at the end of their turns. They have short range flight.
Sort of a long gliding hops, almost.
Yes.
Tumbling strike it is then. So this is to disengage.
That is a success.
Sweet. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hello.
That's exactly how that sounds.
She swaggers over there.
For the okay. First off, no, don't roll to damage. Roll to hit. And I think that's a miss.
That is definitely a miss.
But bonk on the nose, maybe. With
Well,
the butts of his thumb.
I was about to say, like, you don't have that wrench anymore. That got eaten.
No, not even the butts of the dagger. It's the butts of
Yes.
it's the thumb.
All right, all right.
But 4 damage.
Yep, I factored that in. Oops. Don't.
Whoa!
Anything else with your turn?
I'm good, so I think.
Okay. You have momentum, by the way.
No,
you don't.
Because I didn't hit him.
That's right, Fargus.
Alright. I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. And then cast Flame Spear on this guy.
Okay. Go for it.
Yup.
That hits.
Very low damage.
Okay. The warlock is reeling from that gout of flame, staggered and severely wounded. It's not exactly what he thought was going to be happening today. Anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay.
Save, I guess.
Yes, you would want to save against the vulnerability effect.
Yeah.
That is a success.
Nice.
So, as a quick action, the warlock will cast Healing Touch upon himself, slightly mending his wounds. Let's see.
Which one is this?
That is the one on the left.
All right.
It's like basically almost, well, not almost, but somewhat closing up the damage from the flame spear that was caused. Yeah. Okay. Movement action. He's gonna realize that maybe he shouldn't go so gung-ho into this whole thing. And take off and fly a bit. And then, as a standard action, he'll fling a Thunderbolt at Dwohurim.
All right.
Which, you only have a -1 to your physical defense, right?
What? No, I have -2.
That's what I thought. Yep, that manages to hit then, just barely.
Well, I mean, it is adjusted for on the token.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your physical defense shouldn't be normally a 19. Should it?
Why not? Yeah, it is on my thing here. Let's see, that is 3 plus my level. That is 4
Yeah.
plus 2. Yeah.
Alright. The attack.
It's higher than my base.
definitely
My base
misses.
is supposed to be 18.
Okay. The attack misses. The Dragonkin Warlock's turn is over. Leon.
I would really like to kill that warlock. Well, let's see what we can do then.
Do you know that you're gonna have another one that's gonna try and hit Fargus by the looks of things?
It's true.
Perhaps.
It's
Or
certainly
it
true.
just
But the Dragon King Warlocks are what I think are going to be the bigger threat. That's a lot of damage they do.
These guys are going to hurt too. They have the Flaming Scimitar enhancement.
Yeah.
True, but
Do
our
what you
ACs are
can.
far higher on general than our physical defenses. So. Yeah. I'm going to try taking out the Warlock next to Tempus by launching a Chaos Bolt.
Okay. That is a
Okay, go
miss.
ban it again. It's 4 points of damage over there. Cause I rolled,
7. It's engaged.
Not engaged, it has to be engaged with me, particularly.
Oh.
Yeah.
However, I get 1 extra AC.
Okay, got it. Anything else?
No one's crippled with pain yet. No, fine. Next turn.
Alright, this lizard man savage here, not really that intelligent or bright. This warlock looks pretty fucking worse for wear, so the savage moves over to engage Tempus, and attempts to stab Tempus with its stone-tipped spear.
That's a hit.
That is a hit. That is not a natural 16 or higher, just 7 points of damage.
I am actually staggered.
The creature ends its turn. Dragonkin guard, who's in front of Leon. Ah. Ha. Ha. Well, I mean, that, you know, he didn't sign up for this. I mean, there's this asshole who really fucked him up with force. Let's go fight him. The Dragonkin guard disengages with Leon, moves to engage Dwohurim, and attempts to hit the wizard with his flaming flinty scimitar.
Oh,
The first armor class is a miss.
it's a miss.
Dwohurim
got the new armor.
Yes. Dwohurim manages to, like, the scimitar bites into the armor just, but doesn't cut through. And you can feel the heat of the blade surging from it.
A lot of damage.
And the Dragonkin guard looks perplexed in the near darkness that he did not hit the fucking wizard. Like, what the fuck is this shit? And then from behind you, as Thomas is fighting savages, he cries out, "Demons!" As leaping from another rooftop is this creature. The creature is a humanoid in shape, with a mix of human and demon features. She looks confident, with her deadly sharp curved blade at the ready. Every few moments, a ripple runs across her skin, making her incredibly difficult to see. The Dragonkin are just as surprised by her appearing as you are. And she appears to only have eyes for Fargus. And she cries out, "I knew I sensed you!" She lands there, and she actually, not wishing to rush so far ahead, lashes out with a ray of darkness at Fargus. That will miss.
Fargus look very confused at this.
But he's not confused.
Yeah.
Bad timing for personal affairs, Fargus.
But you're not confused. It didn't hit you as a natural even.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
This Dragonkin guard over here on the right is totally willing to leave Fargus to whatever vendetta's going on over there. So this guard moves over here to head towards Tempus, and attempts to hit Tempus with his flaming flinty scimitar, and will do so, for a total of 20 points of damage. That is a natural 15, so you're good.
Okay.
Good. Yeah.
Yes, good. Yes. Okay. Jinzirus' turn, and Jinzirus, having rolled horrifically, what with those 2s in all, attempts to apply himself and do better this time with his Blitz Quick daggers on the savage. That will hit, and he can pop free if he so chooses. Well, maybe. He won't have to worry about that. Lizardman Savage quickly succumbs to the daggers, slitting his throat and gouging out an eye, and falls over dead. Where the Dragonkin moves to engage with the now panicking Warlock.
Alright.
So, now we handle the Warlock who's next to Tempus.
Yep.
No, he's pretty good at disengaging. He'll just fly back here. And then he'll use his healing touch on himself.
Yep.
And then he'll, you know, That asshole wizard's in range. Screw Tempus. Look over. Lift staff. Thunderbolt at Dwohurim.
Right. That's a miss. No, that's a hit. Yeah.
Okay, 18 points of thunder damage, and that's a natural odd hit, so you are vulnerable to all attacks. Save ends.